So I made it back to Pennsylvania, and I think it's important for people to be aware of what is going on, other than what they might see in the news, but like the experience that I am currently living through. So starting March 17th, went back into office. I go into office every day of the week, pretty much, and then go back home on the weekends. And I was going to do this in the hopes that return to office was going to get reversed or whatnot, because this is my dream job and I want to keep it. And so I was willing to do what I could until I exhausted all avenues, pretty much. Today, I went into work like I normally do early in the morning to make sure I get a secured parking spot. Got in. It was different than most days because there was increased security. And what ended up happening, instead of us badging in, they collected our badges to scan. And I guess during this procedure, it must have alerted them for certain IDs, and I guess mine was one of them. They gave me a piece of paper to accompany my card and said, call, whichever division, because it was a list of a few divisions with telephone numbers associated with them. Call this number to find further instructions. They said, grab your stuff, go ahead to the right-hand side, and, figure out kind of what you need to do. And I said, does this mean I'm being riffed? Security is like, I have no idea. And the person in back of me, I was like, do you think it is? And he just looked at the piece of paper and was just like, I guess, dumbfounded, had no idea what is going on. Went and I called the number, found out after I asked, because I provided my name. They asked why I was calling. I said, went through security. I'm not being let through. I was told to contact, but can you do me a favor? Can you just tell me right now, am I being riffed? And the term rift, it means reduction in force. Okay. So, and she said, yeah. And I was like, okay. She said, no, it's not okay. I'm so sorry. I said, it is what it is. At least I could go back to Pennsylvania to my family. She's like, for now, grab your stuff and just work from home, until further instructed. And I said, well, what does that mean? Because right now I can't work from home. Home is in Pennsylvania. Does that mean go to the hotel and wait around? Because regardless, I don't have my laptop. My laptop is upstairs. I need to get it. And she said, well, in that case, you're going to have to call later because you have to make an appointment to retrieve it. I was like, well, I'm not leaving Maryland without my laptop because no one's going to tell me that I need to come back to Maryland just to grab my laptop. So there's that. Got off the phone. There was some other person that wasn't security, but I guess escorts of security or whatnot. Anyway, he was asking, does anybody need to be escorted to their office? I said, yeah, I need to be escorted to my office. So I went ahead and got my things from my office, cleared it all out, got my laptop, asked him if he wanted a protein bar because I had plenty of snacks on me there. I asked him, is this an April Fool's joke? And he said, I wish it was. And you could tell he was definitely empathetic. So I don't know that he was part of Doge, to be honest. I seriously don't know. And he walked me out, and I told him on my way upstairs to my office, I said, the only reason why I even did this commute is because it's my dream job. But at least now I'll be able to go back to Pennsylvania and spend time with my kids who need me more than this job needs me, clearly. Walked out, told everybody to fight the good fight. And, people were just like, Godspeed, just let them know there is a riff happening. Now, when I left, the lobby was ridiculously full. People were just there because the security and stuff, it wasn't efficient, right? You can't scan everybody's badge that's coming in, especially at that time when people start early to leave at the earliest time, I guess, that they're allowed after their 8.5-hour day. So it was really backed up. And I guess at that point, they were just letting people through with the thought that they'll get their RIF notice when they get into office. And then from that point, they'll be escorted out. Now, here's the funny, not so funny thing about this story. I never received a written reduction in force notice to my email. I was only told on the phone after I asked, after being one of the first few people into the building, because I do come early. So was this error? Did they not know what they were doing at that point? Because I didn't get the 5 o'clock email saying that I was being let go. So we're trying to still figure that out. And I feel like I am in an extremely abusive relationship where I know that if I'm called back, I'll go back in until they tell me that I'm let go, because this is my dream job. Because I enjoy working in the public sector. Because I love working in the division that I landed. I absolutely love my coworkers. I love what I do. I feel like it was made for me. And so I will fight for it until I can't. And that's what I've been doing, and showing my kids that you definitely fight for what you want. I guess to some capacity, because I can't let this impact my mental health, which it slowly has obviously impacted my mental health. So I just wanted everyone to be aware of what was going on, because what you see in the media versus what I have been experiencing, this entire thing is a total mind fuck. I literally do not know if I'm being let go or not, because mind you, in my division, I'm the only one that was verbally told that I'm part of the RIF, but no notification. Whereas other divisions, they got completely gutted today. Completely gutted. And I feel so sorry for all of those people that were impacted. Yeah, so just wanted to share my side of the story, and I guess we'll find out sooner than later, hopefully, whether I really did get let go, which I guess we'll see, or if I'm going back and getting a hotel for the next week. So, yeah. Have a good night, guys.